So it's now the 25th of November and the World Cup is in full effect. We obviously kicked off in the last episode with a massive 3-0 victory against the United States, with our team built solely of players who are not playing in the Premier League or signed a contract to a Premier League club. And Steffi Mavididi is probably my favourite England international, which is a weird thing to say. Today it's going to be Iran and Wales. Hopefully we can top the group. So then for the Iran game, this is what we're going to go for. It's going to be Etienne Green in goal, Aaron Smalling, Tomori and Olivan in defence. It's still amusing that we have a Spaniard playing in defence for England. I don't know why he's part English. I have no idea. I need to Google this or something. Bellingham and Barkley in the middle of the pitch today. Madueke, Redmond, Mavididi and Abraham starting the lineup. So, I mean, I'm not sure whether we should look at doing rotation. Maybe we look at rotation for the Wales game, because obviously there's a lot of football still potentially to play, so maybe we need to do some rotation for fitness. Now, of all matches in the tournament, this is the one that I was most confident with that we should be able to win fairly comfortably, but obviously after the 3-0 win against the USA, I feel like we should be able to win this one like 7 or 8-0. Like, even with players like Steffi Mavididi, Nathan Redmond, Ross Barkley, players like that, I think we should be able to get a very good result here. 6 minutes on the clock, Iran with the ball all the way back to their goalkeeper, who is miles out of their goal. If we can nick it, maybe something can happen, maybe not. It's all the way back to the keeper once again. Amir down towards the right-hand side. We're going to steal it. Olivan is the man to steal this ball away. Plays it in the middle towards Tammy, but he can't quite get there. It's back with the keeper again. It's a strange highlight so far. Are we going to get there first? Why have we not got there first? Sardar with the ball. It's a good tackle from the right back who's moved over to the left-hand side to basically cover for Olivan. Aarons is going for a run down the line. What are we doing? This is a weird highlight so far. Tomori to Olivan once again. Down the line even further to Nathan Redmond, making his World Cup debut. Abraham with the ball. Mavididi wants it. It's actually towards Madueke. And Noni Madueke makes it 1-0 to England. 7 minutes dead on the clock. And we are hopefully going to be top of the group of 6 points out of a possible 6. What would be ideal as well is if the USA can beat Wales, because if that happens, I think we are basically guaranteed to go through. Olivan's corner, Abraham's at the back post. It's on target, it's not well saved. It's going to be another corner. Olivan once again, England's number 3 steps up, left-footed corner. Abraham's in the middle, it's cleared. It's Jude Bellingham to collect, but nothing comes of it. We're seeing some VAR for some reason. I don't think it's going to count. This isn't VAR, is it? This is goal line technology. It's something completely different. 17 minutes on the clock. Iran again with the ball. They are having a lot of the ball. Redmond steals it away. Tomori's going to go for a run. Now Madueke forward. Steffi Mavididi back to Madueke. On the ground, Steffi Mavididi's in on goal, and Mavididi blasts that one into the back of the net. It's 2-0 against Iran, and we are looking comfortable. Still not even 20 minutes on the clock. Mavididi collects from Aarons. Down the right-hand side, crosses in. Redmond's there. I think that was a headed effort by Redmond. It was. The keeper holds onto it just about. And the highlights carried on as well. Smalling rises highest. Madueke through ball. Steffi Mavididi. Can he get a second of the game? Mavididi's in on goal. Mavididi makes it 3. Smalling with a free kick. It's 2 minutes since Mavididi scored our third. Aarons collects on the right-hand side. Across. Tammy Abraham's there. It's a good save from the keeper. Is it going to get back in towards the box? Mehdi's going to go for a run though for Iran. It's off to this man's name. I can never remember how to say his name. Because didn't he used to play in England? Or maybe he still does play in England. Possibly for Hull. I want to say Hull. I don't know why. Amir with the ball. 25th minute. This is going to be a long match just purely for the amount of highlights, I think. Madueke collects on the right-hand side. 2 assists and a goal so far to his name. Abraham's there. Makes it 4. Make that 3 assists for Madueke now. Now, I'm willing to bet that there are some of you out there who looked at my England squad and went, that's rubbish. Surely there are some better players. And now, look at me go. 7 goals in just 2 matches. Not even 2 matches. 2 matches, or 1 match in 30 minutes. We've scored 7 goals and conceded absolutely nothing so far. We've nicked it again. Ross Barkley with the ball. Tammy Abraham's in on goal. Is it going to be 5? It is 5. This is getting embarrassing. If there is ever a game for Billy Sharp to score a goal in a World Cup, it's this one, isn't it? This could be the game where we bring on Billy Sharp for the final 20 minutes, and he might manage to nick a goal himself. Iran again coming forward, but all we're going to do is just nick the ball, get it down the line, or maybe just lump it upfield, and then potentially get ourselves another chance. Barkley's going for a run, direct through the middle, across to Redmond. Has to go backwards, plays it to Tomori. Barkley's in front if he wants to use him. Nope, Redmond once again, 34 minutes. That is all it is, 34 minutes, and we are 5-0 up. It's all the way back with Amir in goal. I feel sorry for Amir. He's had a lot of shots peppered at him already, and he's not been able to stop too many of them. Etienne Green's miles off his line, but it doesn't matter. Chris Smalling's there. Just the big unit can block that one. So we've got 2 players on a hat-trick right now. Madueke's got 3 assists and a goal to his name. 2 players on a hat-trick. 5-0 up at half-time. It's good, isn't it? Let's just keep going. Madueke's on a 10. Tammy Abraham's on a 9.5. Mavridi's on an 8.7. I want Steffi Mavridis to score a hat-trick. That's what I want to happen. Realistically, we should be looking at rotation, right? We should be looking at rotation. Maybe bringing on a Connor Goldson, who has returned from his injury. Maybe bringing on some of the fringe players. Because this is our best team, and we're 5-0 up. So if we get an injury to somebody like a Tammy, or even a Max Aarons, he's looking tired, we are going to be in a bit of a sticky situation, because our backups aren't the best. Olivan to Bellingham. If we make it 6, we're going to do some subs almost instantly. Bellingham goes for a run. Max Aarons on the right. Acres of space for the Norwich man. Crosses in low. Madueke's there. It's a superb block. We are going to see the corner as well. It's going to be Olivan to take it. 55 minutes. Takes the corner towards the middle. Amir comes out, holds on easily. Right, I don't know how many subs we're allowed to do, but we're going to do a fair few. It's going to be Tavernier coming on. I still don't know whether that's how it's said at all. We're not going to take off Redmond. We're doing fitness changes, not tactical here. So 3 changes. It's Tavernier, Goldson and Billy Sharp coming on. Smalling, Abraham and Max Aarons going off. Like I said, fitness concerns. That's the reason why we've done those changes. I imagine the halftime team talk from the Iran boss has basically been, let's not make this embarrassing. Let's just shut up shop. Let's just limit their chances. And let's just lose the match 5-0. I think they've already decided they're not going through the group stages. So they're just here to make up the numbers. Hold on, they're in on goal. And Etienne Green just about saves that one. It should be 5-1. Godos has gone over to take the corner as well. We've still got 15 minutes to play. I would love a 6th. I want a 6th goal. I want a Billy Sharp goal. That's what we're after. Iran with it. Mohammadi well outside the area though. The highlight ends. Nothing's really happening in the second half. Tavernier's come on, he's on a 6.5. Redmond's on a 6.6. Billy Sharp's on a 6.6 as well. I imagine they are just playing ultra defensive. The full-time whistle goes. It is a 5-0 win. The damage was done in the first half. And it's a I was going to say hat-trick. It's not a hat-trick. A hat-trick of assists for Madueke, I guess. Man of the match award, perfect 10. Mavridis and Abraham as well with 2 goals apiece. We played pretty well there, didn't we? And then later on in the day, at 10 o'clock, local time? I assume that's local time. That's what it's going to be, isn't it? USA beat Wales 3-2. So that means Group B is still up for grabs. But because we are playing Wales, we just need to not lose. If we don't lose, we are through. We are definitely through to the knockout round. We're going to go forward then to the next match of the episode, which will be the final group stage game against Wales. And we might need to do some rotation because we need to plan for the future for the knockout stages, because I think at this point we're probably going to go there. So then for the final group stage game, there has been a fair amount of rotation and one decision which is extremely questionable. It's going to be Jonathan Bond in goal for the Wales game, and Gakia starts as well at right back. Max Aarons basically needs a break. Smalling, Tamori and Taylor round out the back four. Barkley and Alex Scott in midfield. We have dropped Jude Bellingham because he is 1 yellow card away from a suspension. I do need to check whether if yellow cards get wiped at the end of the group stages. We might need to double check that one, I think. It's going to be Madueke, Gomez, Mavridis and Abraham up front. But if we check the yellow cards, we might not play Taylor and Madueke either. I don't know how we check the yellow cards. Disciplinary stuff? Where do we find out? Disciplinary rules. So, do they get cleared? I don't know. I don't think they do, you know. I don't think they're going to get cleared after the group stages. I don't know why I assume they would. So that's going to be our starting 11. Let's play Wales and let's win the group. So I thought our toughest match was obviously going to be the USA game. Maybe this is going to be our toughest match. They don't seem to have a Gareth Bale. Did I miss Gareth Bale? Is he not very good on Football Manager? I don't know. Like, he's obviously their talisman, as it were, in real life. But is he just not very good? Is he on the bench? He is there. He's in the squad. It's just, I mean, he's alright. He's not terrible, is he? He's probably better than some of the options that we've got, and definitely better than some of the players that we're even starting. It's taken until the 25th minute for the first highlight of the game, and it is going potentially Wales' way. Williams with the ball, loses out to Madueke. Barkley's picked up a yellow card. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. Gomez through a ball. Tammy's in on goal. He's got too many red shirts around him. Ward can easily save that one. Elsewhere, the USA have taken the lead against Iran. They are 1-0 up after about 20 minutes or so. Johnson's going for a run for Wales. Goes off towards that left-hand side. Williams collects it down the wing. loses out to Noni Madueke, who's been probably one of our star players. Mavididi to Abraham, the other 2 star players in our squad. It's still weird that Stefan Mavididi is our star player in the England team. Gomez is not going to go for that one. It's fallen to Scott. He goes for a long-range effort. Imagine if you get your first England goal like that. It's Chris Smalling to Scott, chests it down sensibly. And Ngakia to Madueke on the right-hand side. 3 in the box, maybe a 4th join in. Tries to cross it. It's all the way to Taylor. Controls it well. I thought he was going to pull the trigger. Instead, he crosses it. Mavididi's there. Danny Ward can hold on to that effort. It wasn't the best shot from Steffi. Once again, we are looking pretty good. Wales have had 1 shot, and it was an XG of 0.1, so it wasn't a particularly good one. We've had all the momentum going our way, but we don't have anything to show for it at half-time. Do we need to do some changes? Is that something we need to do? I mean, I'm going to say you've been unlucky. We've had the chances. Probably should have done some subs. Should I? Maybe? Yes, 5 minutes into the second half, we are going to do some subs. It is going to be Cameron Lancaster coming on for Tammy. I mean, what position are you? You're on advanced forward. You're not very good, really, are you? I don't know why I brought you to the World Cup, mate. If you score, though, prove me wrong. Mavididi as well for Billy Sharp. We'll do a double change up front. We'll do it that way round. I feel like Billy Sharp probably can't do a huge amount of running at 36 years old. We're also going to do Madueke for Redmond, which is a potential risk, because if we only get 3 subs, that is a potential problem there. Gareth Bale has made his way onto the pitch on the 57th minute, but still no real highlights going on in this match. We're an hour in, well over an hour in now, and nothing has taken place. Danny Ward with a goal kick on the 68th minute over the halfway line. And Ngakia wins the head for us. It's a slide tackle from Lancaster. It's a weird thing that we've just got some random guy who's not even playing in the MLS, by the way. He's playing in the, I don't even know what is it. Is it the ASL, the American Soccer League? Taylor with the ball for us. Tamori. You're going to go for a big kick upfield? No, maybe not. Back to Taylor. Down the left-hand side. Poor pass from Taylor. We need to get there first. We don't. Wilson's going to go for a run. Plays it into Gareth Bale. Jonathan Bond has to do something and does make a save, and Taylor can get that clear. I think that's the first thing Jonathan Bond has had to do all game, and thankfully for us, he has managed to do his job. He was up to the task. We've got 10 minutes to play. I'm going to look to see whether we can do any more subs, because I kind of want to win the game. It looks like we can do at least one more. We're going to try Connor Goldson as well. So Goldson's coming on. We're also doing Matt O'Reilly coming on, so no Bellingham for this one. I don't think we can do any more. Do I even want to do any more? We can't do any more anyway. Okay, final few minutes, final 10. Barkley with a free kick in a good position. Is it too far out, though, for a shot? It's towards goal. Danny Ward fumbles. Nathan Redmond's there. Gareth Bale can clear it. And we almost snatched victory. It looks like they've just thrown Ethan Ampadu on up front. It looks like Ampadu is playing up front at the moment, which is amusing to me. Ramsey ball through, and here he is, Ethan Ampadu. He's in on goal. Jonathan Bond can't stop it, and Ethan Ampadu's just scored. We've just lost to Wales. I seriously hope that hasn't ruined our chances. I seriously hope that goal has not ruined our chances of getting through. Because if we drop down to third, that's it. It's game over. Headed effort from, I think it was O'Reilly, goes wide. We've got a minute left of injury time to play. Danny Ward kicks it long over the halfway line. Wilson chest down. O'Reilly collects for us. Goes for a run. Lancaster, no ball control whatsoever. Oh, why did I bring Lancaster? It's now out right-hand side. Roberts' pass is awful. Full-time whistle was 30 seconds away. Gomez lumps it in towards the middle. Redmond, poor control from Nathan Redmond. I feel like I've said that plenty of times in real life as well. Gomez plays it forward, finds Billy Sharp, lumps it up towards Lancaster. Ward comes out of his area to just boot that clear. Goldson and Ngakia on the right. Not seen a lot of Ngakia, have we? It's towards Redmond. Davies heads off. The full-time whistle is surely about to go. And we're going to lose to Wales. And we had all the momentum. Literally all the momentum was going our way. And Ngakia to Sharp. He was miles offside. He's had a shot anyway, I think. It's not going to matter. The full-time whistle goes. Wales win. We had an XG of 2.3 and could not score. I'm concerned that we haven't gone through. I am concerned that we haven't actually gone through. I think we're fine. We're fine. We've won the group as well. The United States must feel awful. They must feel awful for that. We've gone through because we've battered the USA and we battered Iran. That's the only reason why. And it means we have set up the next round match against Ecuador. Can we actually see like I was going to say the rules. It's not the rules, it's the draw. Can we see who we're going to get? So the second round, we have Ecuador. The third round, we don't know who it's going to be yet. We're going to go forward to find out who we are likely to get in the third round, because that's going to make the decision whether we go strong against Ecuador or whether we rest players again, players like your Bellinghams, because I don't want to get them suspended. So then, it's now the Friday. It's like the day before we play our Ecuador game. If we get past Ecuador, we'll be playing France or Mexico, which means next episode is going to be England versus Ecuador in the first knockout round, and then maybe England, France, or England, Mexico. If we get knocked out, what we're going to be doing is we will watch the World Cup final as the second match. So if we lose against Ecuador, we'll watch the World Cup final. So there's not going to be any spoilers because the episode's only going to be 7 minutes long because we lose to Ecuador. So don't worry, you're still getting 2 matches in the next episode. Thank you very much for watching this one. If you did enjoy, do please remember to leave a like. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. And I'll be back next time with England versus Ecuador, and then England versus France or Mexico. It's probably going to be France. See you next time.